Hey guys, it's Chameleonaire, and I'm going to be giving a review on the Military Force that dropped on May 4th. For me, this was an important release because I haven't really been buying that many Jordans. I haven't been buying a lot of general releases, so this was the first purchase I made that came out recently in a while. Because lately, just there hasn't really been anything that's like that super sought after like these. And the reason why I wanted the Military Force is because fours are my favorite Jordans of all time, and so many iconic colorways on that specific silhouette of the Jordan. A little backstory. In this box, I have the What the Fours. These are my second pair of fours that I've ever bought. To me, these were the most coolest shoe of all time because of the fact that it has four iconic Jordan 4 colorways, OG colorways on one shoe. I could point out which ones, Military Fours, white cements, even the bottoms is the bread fours. The bottoms are the white cements on this side. These are the fire reds right here. This is the bread fours. Tongue of the military blues. This side is the military fours. This side is the white cements. It has I want to say this is the fire red tongue. I have to triple check because I have them with me. But I'm pretty sure this is the fire red tongue. And when I bought it at the time, this was 2019. I told myself that I'm going to make it my life's mission to get all of the fours that are on this shoe and own them all. And I almost got them. Got to start with the classic real quick. These are the 2019 Bread 4s. I could have got the Reimagines, but I didn't really want them. I didn't really like the leather personally. I like the suede on this one. These were actually the first pair of Jordans, so these are my first pair of Jordans that I've ever bought with my own money. This started my entire collection, is this shoe right here. They're a little beat up because I'm telling you, when I first bought them, I wore them a lot. I mean, I've definitely calmed down on wearing them. They still look good. They're not in terrible condition. It's just, they're not crisp. They're a little creased up. I've even washed them in the washing machine before. I mean, I'm trying to chill out on these, you know what I'm saying? But I love this shoe, and this is an iconic colorway. I mean, like I said, I like these more than the Reimagines, all for obvious reasons. I mean, the Reimagines are still cool, but I like these. You know what I'm saying? So this right here, I got these first. Fire Red 4s. And I actually almost passed up on these because I thought that they were gonna at the time when these came out, these were a basic release to me. I mean, they just didn't look as appealing as the Bread 4s. I mean, I love them now. I'm so glad that I have them now because they cost a lot if you wanted to buy them brand new, almost close to $300 dead stock. But these are freaking iconic. I love this colorway a lot. It's grown on me over the years, and they're still I mean, listen, I wear all my shoes. You can see they're creased up a little bit. You can kind of see the creasing on them, dirty at the bottom. I wear my shoes. I think shoes look better when they're creased up. It really shows. It adds character to the shoe. And at the time, I wasn't crazy about the leather on these, but over time, they've actually held up really, really good. And I look forward to wearing them more and more and more and more for years and keeping them in the collection and not really replacing them unless they come out with a reimagined fire red, which I wouldn't be surprised if they did. But these are amazing, and I love these. And now we're gonna move on to their actual review of the Military Fours. Military Fours right here. This is actually my first time actually seeing them. Yep. These are nice. They look really, really nice in person. I don't like to be a negative Nancy, but I'm just gonna notice. I'm gonna notice some minor thing. There are some minor things about the shoe that I dislike. The first thing that caught my eye was the fact that they gave us this air tab with a freaking zip tie. All the Jordan 4s, at least all the ones that I have, came with this. They came with a beaded loop here. You see this? They all come with this. I don't know why they came with this. This feels this could be a cheap tactic that Nike's trying to do. And on top of that, off of holding it in my hand for the first time, I could tell that the leather, it's not the leather is kind of mid, to be completely honest. If I was to compare to the fire reds that I have, Like this feels more softer and breathable versus this being like, this is almost like, this is a tough leather. And I feel like one walk where you're actually creasing them, they're gonna crease really, really, really hard, which is the point of the shoe. You're supposed to crease the shoes, but like I don't like the shoes to be like clown shoes where they like fold up and you can see the creases like deeply, you know? That's the only thing that I dislike. But overall, this at first glance, the shoe looks great, honestly, because I'm thinking about like the hype of the military blacks and kind of thinking about how that shoe looked. And to be honest, I just wish that the quality that they did for the military blacks could have been replicated on the military blues, because this doesn't look like it can be, you know, it just feels very stiff, to be completely honest. And like, I believe that this right here, this is like nubuck right here. And I liked that the military blacks had that suede, which was like more long lasting. I don't want to belittle the shoe and make it seem like, oh, this is nothing, like this is terrible. No, I love this shoe. It's an iconic colorway. I'm so thankful to have it because this shoe has only been retroed 3 times. The last time that this shoe was released was 2012. Before that was 2006. And before that, the very first time that we seen this shoe released for the public was 1989. And this shoe is a close representation of the 1989 pair because that one had the Nike Air Tab on the back. The 2006 release and the 2012 release had the Jumpman. Really glad to have this in my collection, seriously though. And I'm looking forward to when I can get my hands on the YC Mints. Don't know when those are going to come out. I have a fear that Nike is going to sprinkle their Reimagine effect on them and make them mid and not treat them with respect, because this is an OG. The YC Mints are an OG. And yeah, so happy to have these. I'm also going to talk about like lacing and what I do with my shoes when I lace them. I changed the direction of the camera to give you an aerial view of how to lace these shoes. Take out the paper. Okay, so now the shoe is naked. We're going to now do this. I'm gonna show you exactly what I like to do with the laces. So we're gonna first get this right. Make sure that they line up. Make sure they line up properly. I got the shoe on the floor, but I just want to show you that they are perfectly like linked to each other. Okay, and then once I have the laces perfect in length, symmetrical in length, now we're gonna lace it. And what I like to do, I like to have the laces go on the outside in. So like this, kind of going in like this way. And then boom, just pulling them in like that. Boom. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I know some people, they like to have, they like to go within, like they like to go inside, kind of like this. Some people like to go in like this. Like boom, have the lace come on the outside of the shoe loop. Me personally, I don't think the laces look good when they're hidden. You gotta have them poking out. So I definitely am going to lace them on the outside. And I will show you what it looks like. And I think it looks better when the laces are out like that. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so this is the end. This is how I like for my shoes to be laced. I like to leave this completely exposed. I want this to be completely free and exposed, and I like to just tie it here, so we're gonna give you an on-feet look. So this is the shoe that I just laced myself, and this is the factory lacing. I'm gonna give you an on-feet look of how I like to wear my Jordan 4s and what they look like factory laced. So let's put them on feet. And I tie my shoes very loose. I don't tie them super tight. Boom. And we're gonna untie this part. They feel great. All right. This is the Jordan 4 military blue laced up. This is the factory lacing right here. This is how I lace them. But that's going to conclude my review of the military blue Jordan 4 2024 release. If you enjoyed the video, please give a thumbs up. But I like to share my thoughts on things and see if other people think the way I do. Or I could be tripping, because that usually is the case. So I look forward to when I can give another review. Thanks for watching. I'm Chameleonaire. I'll see you next time.